Yahawah, 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 Achad, Shemai, Yasher Allah, Yahawah, 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 Achad, Shemai, Yasher Allah, Yahawah, 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 Achad, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawah, Bahasam Chakadash. I want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Root Well, as well as peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of the elect, Shabbat Shalom. All right. And today I want to go into a topic entitled Straight Out of Yahawah. Straight Out of Yahawah. All right. So I was reading this particular post on Facebook, right? And it showed John Amos from Good Times. All right, John Amos from Good Times. A picture maybe in the 70s with his children and his wife. And his wife was an Edomite. And so his children, of course, they were, how can I put this? In today's terms, they would say they're mixed, but you know, they're not mixed. They're Israelite children with an Edomite mother. And people was on the post just kind of like flabbergasted in a way because they were surprised that John Amos, the strong so-called black man, had an Edomite wife. But, you know, this was like in the 70s. And even though he had a young face, he had that extreme receding hairline. So people were sort of laughing at him like, dang, John Amos is always middle-aged, LOL type stuff, right? But somebody said in a post, it was a woman, she was like, my dad used to wear his hair just like John Amos, and they used to drive the women crazy. And she was basically saying the women thought her dad was straight from God. Like, let the women tell it, her dad was straight from God. All right, and I thought about it. I was like, man, being in this truth, you look at John Amos, he looks like the Most High. I mean, you know, we don't know exactly how the Most High looks verbatim per se, word for word, feature for feature. But the Israelite man, especially Judah looks like the Most High. All right? That's why I named this lesson Straight Out of the Most High. Because the lady said that, the lady said in regards to her father, that the women thought her father came straight from God. Like, he must have been straight from God. And it's like, once you get rid of that urban construct, once you get rid of the metrosexual construct, no, the Israelite man is straight from Yahawah. And all 12 tribes are renditions of Yahawah, but as it says in the scriptures, out of the waters of Judah, because Judah can produce any feature. Judah can produce any phenotype. It's like the gemstone tourmaline. The tourmaline gemstone is black, right? It's black, but it's black because it contains all the spectrums of the rainbow. It contains all the colors on the spectrum. So collectively, it appears to be black, right? Same thing with Judah. Judah is brown, typically, or dark brown. But that brown contains all the colors on the spectrum. So out of the waters of Judah, Judah can produce any phenotype on earth, okay? It can produce any type of human, okay? Because we are Jewish straight from Yahawah, specifically the Israelite, but Judah is that prototype. That's Adam, that's Yahawah, that's the Most High. As it says in Luke, the 3rd chapter, when it gave the genealogy of Yahawah going back to Adam, it said Adam, which was the son of Yahawah. So Adam was straight out of Yahawah. Adam was straight out of Yahawah. Adam was straight from Yahawah, man. And we know who Adam was. Adam was Yahawah. And Yahawah is in the image of who? Yahawah. And we're in the likeness of Yahawah. But that prototype race, the Adamites, all right? That select man of that prototype race is Adam. And Adam was a man of Yahawah. He was straight from Yahawah. So our people, the Israelite man, all right, is straight from Yahawah. And on this side, he has a stigma hanging over his head that makes you look at Yahawah. If you look at the Israelite man in a negative light, that means you look at Yahawah Bahashim Yahushai in a negative light. If the world looks at the Israelite man like he's an ape or a gorilla or just a criminal, that means you look at Yahawah in a negative light. You see? It doesn't work like you can't be a guy in a sports arena or a guy in the entertainment arena, but outside of that, you just a bum or, you know, a low-level dude. Like, no, you are a guy. Psalms 82. I say ye are guys, man. All right? John Amos in his youth looked like a guy. You can look him up. John Amos in the 70s. He looked like a fucking guy. Maybe that's similar to how Adam looked. Similar, you know? LeBron James looked like a guy, man. Those basketball players in the 70s with the beard and the afro and the long arms. It's probably how the Angels look, man. Michael Jordan looks like a fucking guy, man. Straight from Yahawah. And that's why we come on this planet and we excel. When you put the God spirit on this planet Earth, all right, we excel. That's the nature of an Israelite, whether he's a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American. All right, we excel. That's the nature of the God race, the Israel of Yahawah. We put us in these earthen bodies. All right, we excel. That's why we might look remotely similar to a Hamite, but we outperform Hamites. All right, we're the God race. You never hear about the NBA in Africa, you know, or the majority of the athletes are imports from Africa, man. you know, the majority of the best entertainers are from Africa. And if they are from Africa, it's like Burna Boy, you know, Tim's, and we all know those are Israelites. Burna Boy looks like a fucking god, man. He got a god face, you know, got a god voice, man. You know, he looks like a god, man. A son of straight from Yahawah, straight out of Yahawah, man. Out of the waters of Judah, the Judah in the spirit world, that Judite in the spirit world is governing existence. You see, we're straight from him, man. That's why everything we put our minds to, like they say in this world, you can do whatever you put your mind to. See, whatever an Israelite man concentrates on and dedicates his energy to, all right, he becomes a god. He becomes great, because inside of your mind is your spirit. And once you put an angelic spirit, and you concentrate that spirit into one thing, you become great. Like Kobe Bryant, man, or George Washington Carver, he concentrated on his purpose. All right, because your spirit is what's concentrating. When your eye is single, that's your spirit inside of your mind concentrating on something. And when the Israelite concentrates that angelic God spirit on one thing, he excels in it, man. You know, I say ye are gods, man. In Genesis, we were referred to as the sons of God. The sons of God. His offspring ran the earth. So he had his sons governing the earth as judges, as leaders, as rulers. Right? The elite know. And the elite know who's about to run the earth again. That's why he puts it in his movies called The Planet of the Apes. Now, the last Planet of the apes did not run the earth. They did not have Esau and slavery, but the 1968 edition, the 2001 edition, right? They had Esau and slavery. It was a beautiful thing. But they made mockery of Yahawah by making mockery of his men, his sons on this earth. that we look like apes or gorillas, you know. That's why he made mockery and called it the planet of the apes. All right, because in his twisted, dark reality, right, he's a civilized man and we're the apes. When in reality, pursuing the Job, all right, where it says those who are younger than I, for one, they came out of the dark races. They came out of us. We civilized them. Then when it says younger, it means those that are less in dignity. See, we know what it really means to be civilized. See, we have these laws, and it made us civilized. All right, we're intelligent. All right, but he was the caveman. See, Esau know that in the ancient, Esau knows his own history. In order to suppress the truth, you have to know the truth. He knows that he came out of the Caucasus Mountains, hence the Caucasians. He knows that he came out of the Khazars. The Khazars were nefariously known for eating raw steak, what they call steak tartare today, because they were traveling nomads. So what they would eat as a to-go snack was raw meat. They know that. They know it's in their blood, no pun intended, to eat bloody meat. You know? They know that they were pushed to the Caucasus Mountains, all right, by the dark nations, all right? They know that they were living in a very low level of existence. When we were running Europe, as the dark races, in the so-called dark ages. They know that. You know? And they know that they're going to go back to that. All right? They know that the rest of the world calls us minorities, insignificant, and undesirables. They know who we are. They know that we are the sons of Yahawah, or the so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They know that we're really the sons of Yahawah who are really just on punishment. All right, we had to do some time for our transgressions of the laws. But now the punishment of our iniquities is accomplished. They know that we're in Lamentations 4 and 21 and 22. Esau knows, man. You know. They know that the first level, the first phase of running the earth is remembering who you are. We know what Lion King was about. Remember who you are, Simba. All right, we're the rightful rulers of the planet Earth. And the sons of Yahawah are about to receive their inheritance, which is the planet Earth. And the people is on the earth. And the resources that's in the earth. All right? We have to work for it. We have to work for our inheritance. All right? We had to get it the hard way. They know that. Do you know that? Till next time, shalom.